I started off with Equitas Health as a pharmacy technician. I actually was teaching pharmacy tech classes while working at Drug Mart, and one of my pharmacists from Drug Mart calls me up and says, "Send me your resume. We have a technician position available." So I ended up at an organization with Equitas Health that services patients living with HIV and the LGBTQ population. And so that was always kind of our primary focus. Now we are open door retail, so everybody is welcome. Anybody looking for a welcoming healthcare home and welcoming pharmacy home, we're here. And I think that that's a really unique model for us because we are actually inside of, or co-located, I should say, with clinics.
Mm.
So our clinics service, we're Fairly Qualified Health Center lookalike, or FQHC. And so we offer whole healthcare to everybody. We have dental, mental health and recovery services, case management, all of that on site at our 4 clinic and pharmacy locations that we have in Ohio, soon to be 5. And we are able to really work with patients and their providers in a really unique and different way. Being able to literally walk across the hall and go, "Did you mean to write this? Or can we change it to this?" is a really great facet. And so I started off as a technician here when we were just 2 small locations and, barely cresting about 125 a day. And now I have 4 locations, some of which are filling over 500 a day. And so I'm the director of pharmacy operations here. And so I've been able to kind of work my way through the ranks. And, as a technician, that is one thing that I'm very big on, is giving opportunities to technicians to grow, because somebody believed in me and gave me a shot, and I was able to grow. And I think that that's one of the things that we do here that's so unique and different that you don't typically just see in your big chains or even in just standard retail. So it's pretty fantastic, and I'm truly blessed and love what I do here and love the patients we serve.
That's really so true that, you can teach a lot of skills, but that passion and when you identify somebody who really has that like core desire to help their patients and carry on your mission, it's great that the technician role is one that is flexible enough that allows that kind of growth.
Yeah, one of the things that we do here that's, really unique is obviously well, this part's not unique. We have lead technicians, which is typical in most chain
Sure.
pharmacies and things like that. But then we also offer support technician roles, which are a little bit more hybrid and flexible. It keeps them not fully in workflow, but allows them to do kind of some side projects and things that you start to lose track of when you're in the pharmacy. Having worked in all facets of pharmacy, right, with at least in retail, you find that there are projects and little things that kind of get thrown behind. One of the things about us that's different from a chain is that we're small, right? While we still have 4, very busy pharmacies, we're still relatively small by comparison to some of these other, big chains out here. But we're hyper focused in what we do. The way we staff is incredibly different than what you would see. At my 500 a day, I think we're at 8 technicians and 3 pharmacists
Oh, wow.
on any given day, and which is not the typical ratio that you would see. But because we are focused in patients who maybe don't have necessarily high health literacy, who are maybe a new diagnosis of HIV, or just really starting to find a healthcare home that affirms them, we want to make sure that our counseling and our interactions with patients, we can take the time and spend with them. So somebody spending 25 to 30 minutes counseling a patient is not abnormal, and it's not burdensome because of how we staff. And allowing our technicians to really guide that flow, allow them to manage our inventories, allow them to do those types of things is huge.